champion, Mr. Microwave, the microwave stopper. Stop the microwave. I'm here with the director.
Shake my hand.
Pleasure to be here. Mr. J Black. He's
Thank
here.
you, sir.
We're here to talk about URL. They dropped this battle at Christmas, I believe.
Christmas time.
Tay-Rock's been dropping on Christmas for the last, 2 or 3 years. Well deserved, sir. Tay-Rock versus Dizaster.
Yes.
Traffic 3.
Yes.
In LA.
Yes.
How do you feel about this battle?
I felt like this had potential to be one of the mega battles, you know, like Hollow versus Tay-Rock was.
Mm-hmm.
It had all the potential in the world. This is supposed to be Diz, phenomenal, triumphant return, coming off of his T-Rex bout. Was it successful? To me, not really, at 100%. You know, he showed poise in the first round, we'll get into that. But it wasn't enough for me. One thing I do want to say, look at the pay-per-view, look at the battle now, the color grading. This looks absolutely beautiful. Avocado, I will keep shouting you out until I'm 75.
Mm-hmm.
This looks beautiful. The editing looks, everything about this looks perfect. They said you shoot movies, and I believe them.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever said that, they said you did Transformers or something like that. I 100% believe them. You won this battle. Every battle you edit, you win. You win, Diz.
You win, Diz.
You win, Diz. But you know, like I said, it had potential to be a classic, but it wasn't. Fell short of that. Diz coming off of Oxy, maybe that had some type of interference with that or something. Like, you don't just take 2 top contenders back to back like that. It just shows. No matter what you have in your mind that says, oh, I can do this, I can write this up. It just doesn't work. It never really pans out. Only a few, maybe DNA freestyles. Mm. And Tay-Rock comes in there and does what he does. Yeah. One question that we had when I had shout out to Mike, we said, is it gonna be Tay-Rock's house or is it gonna be Dizaster's house? You know what I mean? Dizaster is West Coast. He embodies the West Coast. Tay-Rock gets out there, and you think it's smack URL on East Coast. You think it's Urban Plaza. I'm like, yo. He says it's light. The crowd goes crazy. I was expecting this to snatch it from him. The first round he tried, but it didn't happen. By the end of the 3rd round, this is still Tay-Rock's house. I gotta give Tay-Rock the biggest amount of praise. Because if we say, oh, it's gas, he's on the East Coast, it's gas. So what's the excuse now? He's just URL Jesus, acceptable what it is. Tay-Rock is URL Jesus.
Yeah.
How you feel?
I mean, I expected a lot more from Dizaster. Dizaster did a lot of promoting for this battle.
Yeah.
A lot. He was on Instagram at least 3 times a day.
I was expecting a lot.
Promoting it. So I thought he had something heavy. And of course he came off the Oxymoron battle where it's at, 11, almost 10 something, 11 million
says
views.
at 20.
Yeah, it's
so high. So high. You can't even count that numbers.
I thought it was an okay battle.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been better. I felt both competitors were standard. I felt like Diz was a little bit below average than what I normally, Diz hasn't been on URL in, 5 years? I expected a whole lot more from Diz, being as though this was his first URL in such a long time. Yeah. And I felt like he had something to prove. Like, I could rock with y'all too. Like, y'all think I could just do King of the Dot or this thing or go, I'm all over the world, but I can also get busy in this playground as well. And he got on the court, and I mean, it was just a standard. I felt Tay-Rock did a little bit more to win this match.
Yeah,
He
100%.
He was a lot better. He wasn't classic Tay-Rock. He wasn't seatbelt. You get another cut and another cut Tay-Rock, but he did enough to win. Like I said, I expected a whole lot more from Diz. If you look back to Gnome 3, when Diz battled T-Rex, Diz was on fire that battle. That's the Diz that I expected to see against Tay-Rock. Because Diz in Gnome 3 proved that he was ready for the URL. He proved that he could rock the URL stage. I thought he was really good in that battle. I liked that battle. I liked it. I know
what energy.
I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it. I loved what he was saying too. He was on fire. I liked the stuff that he was saying, and them going back and forth and then tension and all that was in the air. I didn't get that from Tay-Rock and Diz. I didn't get any tension. I got, after this we gonna smoke hell.
Cause Tay-Rock by the second he realized I'm about to win this. Like, oh well, no reason to get all rowdy with you. Like, it's already in my court. It's already in my favor.
Yeah.
First round being debatable, I gave it to Diz. You want to do the line for line first?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
What I mean? Tay-Rock, starting off with the R&B singer. To me, that's what I jot down first. R&B singer. I'm trying to see how he can handle the ladder more.
That was fire.
iPhone X, recognize who you facing. Let you carry from there.
You talk about Diz's ability. Well, for him, I need much.
Dope name flips.
Special Olympics. I don't think Diz able to keep up.
Yeah.
I'll walk in your spot and say freeze. That'll be the chillest one. Pull or squeeze. The cow, I'm thinking I'm milking one. So let me just say this right here. Rock said, Ninja, I'll pull or squeeze the cow like I'm milking one. That's a throwaway bar. You know, I don't think that bar is for Traffic 3.
Yeah.
That's one of those bars you do when this league pays you and you're in the basement somewhere. Because milking, throwing, I mean, not to nitpick with Tay-Rock, I just felt like that's the reason why I said it was a standard Tay-Rock. He didn't write outside the box. There were no wow moments. This is a normal line. This is a regular line, and it's one of those lines that anybody can come up with. So I wasn't a fan of that line.
Tay-Rock has a habit of just testing the waters in the first round. He always plays around the first round, going dating back to his Arsenal battle. Even with Hala, I felt like he's playing around a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? In terms of the content, he doesn't pick it up to the second round, so I'm not even shocked at this.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm heavy with criticizing Tay-Rock at times because he's number one. You know, let's be totally honest. Yeah. He's the number one battle rapper in the world. And the reason why I critique him so much is because I don't expect him to do what everyone else does. I expect him to be at God's level. Because he's number one. So I know me and Tay-Rock go back and forth all the time, but there's a reason why I'm so heavy on him, because I know I don't want, in order to keep that spot, he has to keep the same energy and keep at it. And someone to sneak up behind you when you're saying milking one and the cow, someone can easily take that spot. He said, I'm the gun bar king. You'll never find a replacement. You talked about it. I'm like the iPhone 10. You better recognize who you facing. Yeah. I'm in the best condition. The fella tripping, the heckler spitting, the pipe exploding in your mouth like you got crystal meth addiction. That was fire. I got the ladder hanging from the chopper like a rescue mission. Dope. Once again, Tay-Rock he had a Nick Cannon drum line. I'm even polishing the drum.
Yep.
You can't do Nick Cannon drum lines. You just can't. That's grade A OBC. There's levels to the OBC. That's top-notch OBC there. Outdated bar commission. That Nick Cannon drum lines can't happen. He said, out of non-believers, I make believers. When this infrared beam of Ray B and Diz facial features. That was fire. Infrared, Ray B and Diz, that was crazy. He had Pakistan lines that I thought was cool. Pakistan in the trunk. Eminem fan, Pakistan in the trunk. I thought that whole stand Pakistan thing was fire. I thought it was a good round from Tay-Rock.
That was a solid round, but like how Jazz says,
solid rounds can be beat.
And I felt like it's not. People might not like this, but I don't think it's over for this. In the first round for Dizaster, he wasn't half bad. He was actually pretty good to me.
He was.
So I would just need that same energy to be broughteth in the second and the third.
Right.
And he didn't do that. So the next time around, because they must have some type of agreement that he was saying on Instagram, so they had some type of a contract. He's already locked in for his next URL match.
Good.
So focus.
Good.
If you got to come to the event, just absorb the energy, absorb the vibe, because you can't mess up again.
Right.
They're gonna say, "Oh, this is not for you." They're gonna say URL is not for you. But I think he has it. He can make it happen. You have the formula. Just you spread it out completely. In the first round, he says Diz versus Bang. We're about to body rock completely. Thought that was cool. Conway, West Side Gun. Dope. I ain't gotta be Muslim in the Mecca to pray on rock. I thought that was fire.
Yeah.
That was. I'm like, are we picking up? Are we here? The Sue Surf carrying rock approach was cool.
Yeah.
The rum nitty, the hat flip, the blade attached to Lao was cool. My last name Bin Laden. I've been with this cave my whole life. Fire. Fire. You have it. Just spread it out. Come on. Don't put the cheese or the peanut butter on just a part of the bread.
Yeah.
Spread it out. And then put the jello on it. Close it. Come on, Diz.
Make this complete the sandwich.
You win, Diz.
You win.
You want us to say that again, right? You win, Diz. You win the first round.
I'm not a freestyler. I'm technical.
I can't do this no more. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
I'm technical.
You gotta put people back in that type of fear. You know what I mean? He also had the slingshot. Only time we see Rock with a band, though. I thought this was just cringeworthy. You just can't do this. and how he performed it too. Rocks and socks, rocking his face, and rocking socks, then rocking his face, rocks and socks. Then come on, Diz, you better than that, Diz. You better than that, Diz. Come on, Diz. But then he follows up the pyramid,
That was fire.
the pyramid building. I got all
right angles to put Rock in his place. Ah, that was fire.
He has the formula. Just use it, Diz. What we talking about? I gave Diz the first round. You win, Diz.
You win, Diz.
It goes downhill after this.
You win, Diz.
It goes downhill.
Diz definitely won that first round.
Yeah,
for sure.
I thought it was clear.
Yeah.
I thought it was clear. It's not even debatable. I thought it was clear. But Tay-Rock in the second.
Yeah.
How you feel?
Oh, Tay-Rock. He said, nah, man, he's talking about oxymoron.
Yeah.
Nah, congrats for you doing 5 million. 5 million views in under the week. Boy, you just as dumb as could be. Oxy just gave you all them viewers, and now he's about to give a fraction to me. Starting off very well.
Fact.
Really good.
Smart.
Really good angle. If I was you, I'd have an attitude. How you lose to a Russian that learned how to speak English one day before he battled you, or the day he
That's not true, but I thought that was fire.
It was. We know it's not true, but it was still good. I know you seen me shining on the last card. That ish I did to holographic. I pull up, hop out the van and pop the ratchet. Think training day. He gonna get caught by the Russians and now he getting rocked in traffic. That was fire. That was, my face frowned up on that one.
I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. For the second round, I don't really have any notes because I automatically get rocked the second round almost all the time.
Oh shoot!
When does Rock not ever get the second round? I need help.
Yeah.
So if you notice, if you're a bad rapper, you notice what should you do? Spread it across the first and the third.
Yeah.
Don't even try. Hollow tried his best in the second round and still didn't win that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tay-Rock, I'm giving Tay-Rock second round already.
The fake, he had a fake crip angle. I thought that was real nice.
Dope.
I will tie you to a little tree on some Confederate-ish, untie you, then hang you from a bigger tree on some prejudice-ish. That was dope. He said after 21 hit, I doubt that slut walk. That was crazy.
Paying attention.
I'm sorry.
You follow Amber Rose on Twitter, don't you, Rock? You don't even follow 21 Savage. You follow Amber Rose and you saw the picture. I see you scrolling.
My eyes still watery from when you had me do that was hilarious. He said, right at your birthplace, you'll get stomped out, disaster under my feet like an earthquake. I thought that was dope. That was really, like we said, Tay-Rock's second rounds are always his best rounds.
Yeah.
And he won. I mean, we're going to go through Diz rounds, but he won this round clearly. You automatically score the second rounds for Rock.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to beat Rock in the second round. You know he's going to put all his best stuff, cram it all into one round, and it's going to be in the second. Like you said, right good for the first and the third.
That's the formula.
Do not try to attack him in that second round. Diz comes out, your crew better move together like Hugh Hefner, because they better be ready to die for the Ussy. That was a dope line. He said, look at what happened with Sean and Rex. All of a sudden, all these little guys in sets, because alone they feel like Kevin Spacey. They only pose a minor threat. Dope. To come up with those type of rhymes, you got to be inspired by someone else. You got Cave Gang, Dot Mob, Sue Surf been giving you all kinds of help, and that's the difference between you. Between me and you, I did this all by myself. Talking about how he's built his own image. You know, Tay-Rock, you needed help. Mook helped you, Sean helped you, Rex helped you, Dot Mob helped you. Everybody's helping you. When I'm riding dolo. He said, I don't need help with bars. I'm a Tesla car. I survive off the drive itself.
Fire. Diz got some moments.
Yes, he did.
Diz got some moments.
He said, I bet they throw the battle rap cave gang. I bet they throw battle rap cave gang sleepovers.
Where they all huddle up in group and get the massage in Britt Brostein's shoulders. He got a cramp there.
There, all on that spot, a certified West Coast steamroller. I'm the Asian guy from the Matrix, the golden key holder. The whole time I was pushing the whole scene over. I thought that was a dope line from Diz. So let me go to the second part.
Now, what I'd say while you look for that,
I got it.
It's how he in between the bars. So I wasn't too how he was looking for the crowd reactions or acting when he got them. You know what I mean?
It's never a good thing.
It seemed like a little cringe. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It is. It's never a good thing to wait for reaction. You don't get it, and then
you get mad at the crowd. Like, come on, you didn't like.
You create your own drop spots.
Exactly.
he was coming at Tay Rock's music, saying all of Tay Rock's music is trash. I thought that was a pretty good angle. He said you couldn't put Bobby Brown on the track, and you still couldn't get you couldn't get it to crack rock. Basically saying you put Bobby Brown on that track, it still wouldn't be crack rock. I thought that was okay. I'm the real caveman because I'm painting a picture for rock. I thought that was pretty dope. I thought it was a good round for Dizaster.
Solid round.
Yeah, but it wasn't better than Tay Rock's round. Tay Rock won that round convincingly.
And then going into the third, you think like, all right, maybe he's following protocol. Maybe he's following what we said.
Yeah.
We gave you the first round.
Mm-hmm.
The second round, you know, Rock is gonna do what he do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this could be the monumental third round from Diz. Coming back to URL, something's big gonna happen, and it doesn't. I gotta call it like it. It just wasn't. It was a failure, 100%. I think he started freestyling midway through. Like, this wasn't it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you still want to do line,
Yeah, I'll do line. He said I'm from Maryland, but the weather and weed is real nice in Cali. F you. These my vacation nights in Cali. I caught a flight from Cali. I got 2 daughters to make it home to. You interfere with that, and I'm doing life in Cali. Fire from Tay Rock. Your cap is going splatter. You're done when I bang mine and it get through you. Geechee or something Rum Nitty at the same time. I thought that was fire. Go through Geechee and Rum Nitty at the same time. Gun clap. When it's buck back, it ain't refundable. Hey, y'all know I'm known for gun bars, how I do things. But before that, I was known for the bat, man, like Bruce Wayne, saying, man, you know, not only do I use the guns, I hit you with the bat. He said,
I feel like I heard something like that before. Batman, Bruce Wayne, flips like that.
Yeah. He said, why this boy gonna try me? He gonna end up in a hospital, a poison ivy. He did a whole Batman scheme. So I thought that was pretty dope. He was talking about Diz being on drugs. And then you a ninja that I've gotta do grimy. What makes y'all think I can't take on a disaster? I survived the tsunami. He ended it off with that, and I thought that was fire. You know, him and Tsunami had a pretty dope battle.
He always did that too. What makes you think I can handle disaster if I handle Tsunami? What makes you think I can't beat Hollow if I handle the Calico? Like that's starting to be a trademark thing. I pay attention, Rock. I pay attention, Rock. And then we get into the third round, the disaster. By Dizaster.
Yeah, he says any more Assalamu Alaikum rounds about bacon, and it's gonna get this pig getting hog-tied. You can squeeze the can like Popeyes, but any more A-rap-ish, I'ma stomp Tay-Tay like he should nay cross-eyed. I thought that was dope, letting them know, hey man, leave the religion alone. See, you want to be king, but only one can be. From views to the accolades, his resume can't F with me. A chump MC who raps about busting his guns, but bump his gums when he's in custody. I thought that was pretty dope. You came on after URL created the money tree. So this ain't even a real matchup we want to see. Smack should be battling at McDonald's. Which one of you choose the bigger clown to represent their company? I thought that was hot. Basically saying J-Rock's a clown. Smack should be, battling at McDonald's to see which one of them is the bigger clown to represent the company. I thought that was all right. I like that. He said you can't match Dizaster. I've battled legends like Cannabis, Cassidy. I've battled actual rappers. You battle with battle rappers. Your battles don't matter. I like that.
Trying to stun on Rock?
He's stunting. He's saying I battled everybody.
I disagree, Diz. Go ahead.
He said you act like a gangster. That's what Rock Man not. You better stop before you leave here with a Rock Man not. Get your ish. Rock, Rock Man, he had the knot in his, get your itch, Rock Man. Who said that? Like I seen Rockman. I think Spado said that from Philly Fire Line. But he said, live by the gun, yet just gonna die by one. So that's how he ended it off. Overall, I think the battle was a lackluster. I don't think it lived up to the hype. Tay Rock was standard, like we said. The second round was good, but his first and third was And then Dizaster had an opportunity to snatch the battle away because Tay Rock's third was solid. We all know solid rounds can be beat. And this, like you said, here come Dizaster with the third. This is the monumental round. This is where he's going to.
Yeah. I think he had cringe-worthy material in the third, and he's bringing up the the black women and stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't like none of that.
You
And
know,
then he starts
he-
talking about busting and squeezing on him, and I like, I take care of girl.
I think he gets into this mode where he freestyles and whatever pops in his head, he just say it.
That wasn't
You
good.
know what I mean? He should have had a structured, planned out third, and he didn't have it.
Yeah,
So-
he could have closed his battle out because he won the first round pretty convincingly. He could have closed this out on third.
So who would you like to see Diz versus next? If he did this bad, you know what I mean? What's next on the plate for Diz?
I mean, you know, the funny thing is, Diz versus Hollow was really good. You know, that one rounder that they had, the surprise match, that was a really good matchup.
Yeah.
So I know Diz can get busy at any moment.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, who is there in URL for Diz to battle, you know?
I'm not mad at Diz versus Briz. That sounds good. Diz versus Briz. Briz versus Diz.
He's rapping
Diz
it.
versus Briz. Hey, I'm just saying. They have like some similar style too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That aggression in your face. It's going like when Briz comes out in the first round versus Diz. Oh, it's going to be a crazy one. I see that's one. Yo, yeah, mother, it's going to be definitely great. I see him doing stuff like that. So I'm not mad at that.
I think
Traffic, what's that? 4?
Traffic 4.
Traffic 4. You
I think Diz has battled everybody basically, and I want to see him battle someone new.
Yeah.
And I don't consider Briz a new cat. You know, Briz has been doing his thing. I'd rather see Mike P versus Dizaster.
Mike P versus Diz?
Yeah, I want to see that because I want to see what Diz can do versus one of the new up and comers. And I think Mike P needs that look. I mean,
I'm not mad at that.
yeah, he battled Daylight.
Mike P, you're welcome. they take into consideration what we say.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? I'm just
I
saying.
think that would be a dope matchup. He battled Daylight. He had a good look with Daylight. When Mike P gets those big opportunities, he shows out.
Yes.
He had a really good
Yes.
battle with Daylight. And
Yeah.
I think when he gets motivated, because Mike P can really rap.
Mike P versus Twerk. He got that stage that he always wanted for the longest time. He
He
showed
did
out.
well.
Reverse Life, one of the bars of the year.
He did well. So I think I would like to see that more so than Briz. Because he's already battled Tay-Rock. They're in the same gang and it's
You right.
I would rather see
You
that.
all right. We say we making it easy for you, man.
Mike
We
P
just sold the
versus
match
Dizaster.
for. We just sold the match for.
I want to see
That don't gotta be main event. That could have been like the third battle on the card.
Yeah.
It's like
I want to see that.
champion.
Champion.
I be damn, mama. They know who I am, mama. Still your little boy. Tell them I'm the man, mama. Smile a bit. I shook a couple hands, mama. I'm getting there. I made a couple